Guys, I was hoping I made it back in time to just resume the last video, but that's okay. My babies were up and about and they should have been in bed, so my brother was like, the kids are up. Okay, so I was getting worked up the last read. This will be kind of like the part 2. But like I was picking up on this energy. I was picking up on this energy who was seeing the entire picture. Okay? And was seeing that someone was lying about being with someone within a marriage. Okay? Trying to work things out or whatever. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. In order to get someone's finances through this like huge lie. By any means necessary, trying to get other people aggravated with this person to cause them conflict. Okay, because they feel like they would come back, or I don't know what the fuck this person thought, but it's like that's kind of why I called it fantasy land. It's like I'm hearing eloped. This person could have said you got eloped. Someone's looking into a marriage. They lied about being with someone or working on something. All they were ever doing, talking about this person, lying on them, was trying to actively cause them conflict in any way that they could indirectly, because this person knows that they're a liar. Okay? They use somebody's love, like their purity, their own love, against them. Okay? But it's like, it's not kindness for weakness. Okay? This person, the woman that they are lying about ever being married to, okay, they were actually in a relationship at one point. Okay? And this person showed this man unconditional love. Okay? But what she didn't recognize was that love was never reciprocated. That love was taken, consumed, just to get them stable and grounded. Because what happened when they got stable and grounded? They switched up. Okay, thinking that was their energy. Okay? And then when they started working with this person, they were deprived of that energy. They were living off a lie that was your energy, okay? Like they were still, like you exited this person's life, no longer worked with them, no longer associated with them whatsoever, and your energy, the purity of it, it lasted a while after you left. Like it's like they were still running off the last time they had an interaction with your energy. Okay? And I'm also getting that the people that they gathered to work with in order to lie on you, lie on your purity, lie on your empathy or lack thereof. Okay? They work together in order to pass this as accurate. Okay? Not only with the people they gathered to gang stalk, but with authority figures as well. So it's like, these people in groups, okay, and as individuals, all thrived off of siphoning this person's energy. That's how pure it is, okay? Like they would watch this person illegally, and just the purity of their energy okay, just being in the vicinity of this person allowed this entire group to thrive off that energy. Okay? But I don't know, I'm getting like somebody's been lying for a long time. You haven't been associated with this person for a long time. Yeah, see, this is that siphoning of energy. It's like your energy lingered, okay? But like now they're completely cut off, okay? And they feel it. They feel it. It's like the remnants of your energy allowed them to fantasize that one day they could have that type of love again, that type of energy again, that type of purity, okay? That type of unconditional, okay? The peace that you feel when you're around it. I'm getting like a tenderness. You can feel that this person cares genuinely about everybody. But to have this plot work, you had to be very misleading about that so that nobody saw the signs. If this person connected with somebody, intercept that immediately, because if they're around this person for too long, they'll know. Okay? Only work with people that will accept our offer of lies. They need to know that we're lying and be okay with that. Okay? And they thought that this last person was as dangerous as them. And you know what? They could be. There's dangerous people out there who are mentally stable. Okay? Who are heavily in that dominant state, right? In that masculine energy, okay? Especially if you're attacking an innocent, okay? Like you were attacking a lover for real? Okay, watch a person who is like in that divine masculine energy, okay? In their masculinity, okay? Watch that person be a protector. It's like God's wrath, but within a human full of testosterone. Like, fuck around, right? They are dangerous. They are just as dangerous as you. They're just not psychotic. They just don't use it unless it needs to be done. Okay? And you triggered something within them that allows them to think that it needs to be done. And you gotta go. Like as if this person's out here gathering people to attack children and single mothers. Lying on their honor. Hey, Parker, you should be in bed, honey. What? Yes, and then go to bed. Like it did make this person, it's like, whoa, what? Well, what? And that's the energy that I was picking up on. So like, it was really intense. Really intense. Yeah. Work together to pass off this marriage to receive finances. Like you took this and then said you married them. Like how does that work? Don't you marry for money? Not marry because you stole money? Right? It's like somebody thinks that the people who are looking into this will believe their lies, but like the order that things happened in, it's like, this is fake. This is fake. Why would you do this before this? Why would you have to gather the troops and press so hard if you weren't lying, if it was the truth? If it was a truth, you should be able to see it for yourselves. You should be able to see it for yourself. It's like everything that these people did screams tactic. And this screams motive. Okay? This is like crimes of passion, hate crimes. Okay? All over some fucking gold digging shit. They try to emotionally manipulate people by strategizing and saying that this person's plotting to put people in jail when really they're plotting to put this person in jail because they're upset that they made this transaction as a strategy to steal this person's money. So they need them isolated. They need them gone. So of course they're going to say that to people in order to have them attacked. Okay? This person is saying that this woman is plotting just so that he can get her attacked, put away, institutionalized, or, you know, because that's the severity of it, of a lie like that. So that they don't have to be accountable for everything that they did to this family. It's fucked up. It's so... It's fucking sad, but I can't be sad about it anymore because I was already so sad for so many years that it's just nothing. Like, these types of people have to mean nothing. No energy. None. Like, I can't even bring myself to feel anything. Okay? Like, if I'm to not channel, I don't feel anything. I don't feel hate. I don't feel anger. I don't feel enraged. I don't feel passion. It's nothing. Nothing. Nothingness. Okay? When I'm tapped into the energy, I'm picking up on this person who's pissed off that they've been lied to on a very serious matter. Okay? Somebody who's being very dominant. Okay? And very... They feel like they need to protect this person because nobody protected them. Nobody. Okay? Everybody worked with cops, family members, everything to rid this person of any sort of defense resources. Okay? And paid these people, breadcrumb these people with this person's own finances that they stole. Okay? What the fuck? Like, how is that anything? How can you live with yourself? Okay, that's how somebody's feeling. They're like, how the fuck can you live with yourself? Okay, telling me that this person is working to get people set up when you fucking work with cops. Okay, that's how this person's feeling because they're independent and they're trying to act like somebody else is impersonating, okay? So that they can escape a situation, like somebody's caught in a huge lie. And the way that they approach this person is like, do you really think I'm fucking dumb? Like, this person did think you were dumb, okay? They did think you were dumb. They did think that they could manipulate you. They did think that they could lie to you on this person and have you take them out for them. Okay? Just listen to what they say. It fucking sounds like a lie. I have never been married. Okay? I never want to get married. Okay? And before I went through a really abusive relationship, I've been through a few, but I already thought I think I might just not get married in my life, which is like a weird thing. It's not weird, but it's like, it's a thing you remember thinking for the first time, right? Because like as a woman, okay, as a little girl, you do think about who you're going to get married to, right? You're in kindergarten, you're drawing what your husband will look like. You're drawing you and your husband in little stick characters, okay? And what they would be wearing, what you would be wearing, right? You do that as a little girl. So I really vividly remember being like, I surrender that. I will be okay if I never get married, okay? Because I will not marry someone unless I know that it's going to be forever. Like, I already know that about myself. I will never marry for anything less than me being in love with that person, okay? Especially their mind. Because if you fall in love with someone's mind, everything else will just follow, right? So it's like, I knew that. I was never superficial or materialistic by any means. I liked looking at stocks and investments and stuff because, of course, I wanted to be independent. I never wanted to have to depend on anyone anymore. Okay? And I think we can all agree that I was quite successful at that. I just, you guys blocked it. Oh, shit. But it's like, it is an independent mindset, okay? And I very vividly remember that. I was 25. I was 25 when I realized that I'll be okay if I never get married. Okay? So this solidified the fact that I'm never fucking getting married. I've never been married. I never want to get married. Okay? If I fall in love with somebody, my life partner, that man will be with me because he chooses to be with me. Okay? Because I am okay. I don't see why, like, if that person didn't want to be with me because I didn't want to marry them, then that says a whole lot. Okay? They would understand what I've been through. And if they don't, then that's not my person. I've been proposed to before, and I have said no because I didn't see myself being with that person forever. And I was still dating him. We had a kid together, right? And it's like, wow, I like realized in that moment, I'm like, I didn't realize that I didn't know if I was going to be with you forever until you asked me that question, right? It's like, yeah, I thought we were going to be together forever. We're raising a family here. But like, as soon as you asked me that question, honestly, I don't see my forever, my future with you. And I said no. And it was difficult to do. But like that's how much I'm going to have to know. Okay. And you know when you know, I'll feel it within me. Okay. It'll feel right. There will be no sort of hesitation, right? So I don't know why they ever thought I would be desperate to want to be with somebody. Like, what? You should have picked someone who hadn't been through anything in life. You shouldn't have picked somebody who's been through everything, who people have been trying to lay to rest, who has healed through that, conquered that. Like, what? You're going out here lying, pretending like everybody else is dumb enough to believe you, when really that was a poor choice, don't you think? It's like you tried to lay to rest somebody who has so much faith, okay, and super spiritually protected, someone who God chose to put a mission upon. It's like, yeah, you were supposed to go after that one. After all these people you laid to rest, how many people you lied on like that? How many people you stole their livelihood like that? How many kids did you hurt? How many families did you hurt? Yeah, go after that one. That one right there. Try that one. Denied. Wish unfulfilled. They are not desperate, okay? It's like, you should have stopped a long time ago. Like maybe the first time you plotted to kill them, maybe the second time, maybe the third time, you should have stopped when you knew that every time you went to do something, something happened. Out of nowhere, something happened. Something happened where this person was safe and you missed out on your opportunity to kill them, okay? Something happened. Like if the first, second, and third time isn't a sign, I don't think you'll get it, right? Like it's not this person's fault that you don't believe in God, that you don't have a connection, that you don't feel that love. Doesn't mean that they don't, okay? And it's like, that's the difference. Like, it's like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It feels like somebody's never been a witness to that type of love. So even when they got it, they weren't interested in it. They felt like it was like, oh, this feels comfortable. But you see how I'm not excited about it? Like, oh, this feels comfortable. This feels comfortable. This feels like there's no chaos at all. When really, I'm kind of like fucking haywire a little bit, right? I'm a fire sign. I'm feisty. So it's like it ain't even that comfortable. But I support, right? I really listen to understanding. It feels comfortable, even if I'm a little bit crazy. It's in my own unique way, right? I'm passionate. I get very enthusiastic at times. I don't know. It's like this person thought of it, the feeling, as comforting. So they didn't, even when they were a witness to this type of love, okay, the one that brings peace for real, they didn't take it as that. They didn't. They just took it as like, where's the excitement? But the thing is like, if that was my person, if that was your person, the excitement would be getting to know the depths of you. They would have been excited. They wouldn't have switched up. They wouldn't have tried to plot and destroy, okay? They wouldn't have. They thought that it was comfortable and boring because they were blind. That's not your person. They did. I don't even know why we're talking about this person still. And it's because they're talking about you. Okay? It's like, what the fuck was even that? What the hell was even that? An illusion, a delusion, okay? I keep hearing psychosis, so maybe somebody is like having flashbacks or some shit. Like they're spooked. Someone's spooked. Okay, I'm going to read. I want to look at my Bible, my bougie Bible. My sister got this for me. It's pink and it's like, it's real leather, I think. She told me it was. Okay, so I'm going to pick a random page and I'm going to read the top of that page. Oh, and to whoever is like in that protective energy, okay? That is so refreshing to read, honestly. Thank you. Okay, I've been reading this energy with these characters for a long time now. And to see that within the average person, okay? It was just like a regular person, a person you'd see on the street, okay? It's I don't even really have words, okay? You're amazing. You are amazing. That brought me so much happiness to read, because it's like, where are the men nowadays, right? It's like, where are the men that protect women? And, you know, where are the men with integrity who stick up to those other monsters, right? Those tormented ones who want to abuse women and their children, right? Who target single mothers, right? Like, that's, it's been so disappointing. So to see that it was really refreshing. Thank you. You're amazing. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna do another page because half those words I couldn't. Okay. I couldn't pronounce. Okay. So I'm gonna read this one. The first one that I set eyes on. He sent the ark of his might into captivity. His splendor into the hands of the enemy. He gave his people over to the sword. He was furious with his inheritance. Fire consumed their young men, and their young women had no wedding songs. Their priests were put to the sword, and their widows could not weep. Then the Lord awoke as from sleep, as a warrior wakes from the stupor of wine. He beat back his enemies. He put them to everlasting shame. He then rejected the tents of Joseph. He did not choose the tribe Ephraim. I don't know what that is. Ephraim. But he chose the tribe of Judah, Mount Zion, which he loved. He built his sanctuary like the heights, like the earth that he established forever. He chose David, his servant, and took him from the sheep pens. So it's hand picking, right? From tending to the sheep, he brought him to be the shepherd of his people, Jacob of Israel, his inheritance. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart. With skillful hands, he led them. What? Okay, so I don't know what that means to you, but that kind of means to me is like God brought this emperor to see this happen, okay? It's like he handpicked one with integrity and heart and handpicked the other with integrity and heart. Okay? He didn't choose that tribe. And then like some sort of sanctuary being built. And then inheritance kept being brought up as well, right? Integrity of heart. With skillful hands he led them. So it's as if like he, okay, is bringing two people together. Maybe two people who have like endured captivity, right? Where people, the enemy here, right, had splendor, having their fate in their hands, right? Captivity. He gave his people to the sword. So it's like we are all we were, that's the creator, right? He created all of us. But if you are to make an enemy of his people, right? And you choose to call upon demonic forces in means to attack someone that he chose to empower, that he chose to inherit something, okay? He will allow that darkness to consume you. He will allow the demons that you entertain attack you. Because this person would not and did not do that to you. Okay? So that is how he will put them to the sword. He will allow them to be consumed, to be obsessed, to go off at the mouth. Okay? You know how like it's like if I were to say that I had composure, okay, I had like a godly like composure in that moment. That is because like when God can put upon us things that we need to feel in a moment, okay, to make it go smoothly, okay, to have like a very smooth execution, okay, or he can fuck it up too. Okay, like if I feel an emotion, he can go ahead and tone it down for me, something that I probably wouldn't have been able to do in that moment. Okay, I've asked for it. I've prayed for that. I've prayed for him to be able to support me like that. Okay, I've opened myself up to receive that. Okay, and then he will. Okay, like how I said when I was broken and I felt a bunch of love pour into my heart out of nowhere, where I was in no space to feel that type of love, and I did. Right? It's like you know it to be true. It's powerful. You feel it. It's like these people, they entertain such evils that because they entertain that and they continue to entertain that, God will heighten it. Like, okay, you want to be that angry? Let me just like boost your anger up some more. Let me do it some more. Let me do it till you snap and do something weird. You know? It's like whatever you entertain, it's like they'll allow you to do it to yourself. That's how he puts people to the sword. And because it's only because you were trying to do that to somebody who didn't deserve it. Somebody who's just trying to be in their purpose for real. Somebody who's surrendered to them. Okay, somebody who has surrendered to them. Okay, so you will be put to the sword before someone who solely relies on them for support, who has had to because they don't got anybody else to protect them, to support them for real, to love them for real. That's like if somebody's like, if somebody said they're going to hurt my children, okay, they're on their way to attack my children, and it's them or my children, what do you think it's going to be? I'm going to protect my children. Okay? That is how God is protective, okay? Super protective. So the reason you will continue to get terrible karma going for this person. Terrible karma. People will continue to drop. They have been for years. I've been telling you guys to stop doing that for years. Okay? Oh yeah, that reminds me of a download that I got this morning. So there was like a significant death spell that's about to backfire. I should have counted how many there's been over the years, but it's not really something I like to think about. There's been a lot of deaths, okay, due to spell work and these weird people doing these weird shit. And it's supposed to hit me. And it never will. It never will. Honestly, I don't even have to do any sort of protection anymore. I don't even feel the need to have to protect myself from death spells anymore. It doesn't even come near me. Like, you'd think that I'd be like, protect me, I feel this energy. No, I feel you send it, but I don't have to do anything. It just doesn't even hit me. And I used to care where it went, and I'd try to pull cards on it, but it's like, I don't care to be depressed about like that anymore. That wasn't my choice. Okay, that wasn't my choice. You did that. And you see people dropping all the time. And you know intuitively that you did that. Okay? There's no way you just did a death spell and then somebody dies within the week. And the person that you sent it towards didn't die. Okay? You know energy. You know energy. You believe in voodoo more than you believe in anything else. So you know you did that. You know you did that. You're a serial killer. You're a serial killer with voodoo. Okay? You know it, I know it, God knows it. So of course you'll go before you can take me out. You don't take me out, okay? I die of old age. And I've been shown that before. So it's like, I don't even know, man. It's insanity to me because I've been shown intuitively downloads, right? Visions through meditation, stuff like that. You don't see that. You're just relentless in this like psychotic state. So I don't know if you'll ever see that. But it is a danger and it is real. This shit's fucking real, man. And I was getting that someone sent out a recent death spell. It didn't hit me, okay? And then other people were getting sick. Okay, they were worried, they're having anxiety, panic attacks. That'll only make you more stressed out, and you don't have to worry because it's not. I was getting that it's not like it's not a sickness or anything that you go into the hospital about. It's like it'll be a sudden death. It'll be a sudden death. That's what I was getting, like that death spell will be a sudden death, and then there's a bunch of people who are getting sick right now. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. It's like they're getting spooked because they think that someone did the death spell and it's hitting them and that's why they're in the hospital. But that's not why. I don't know why you're in the hospital, but like that death magic is going to hit someone like a sudden death, right? Like as a car accident or like a heart attack or anything that's like sudden. It's not a sickness. It's not an illness. But I guess to ease the mind of the people who are sick or feeling like they need to go to the hospital. What else? That's like back in the day, if you were doing witchcraft, if you were having seances, if you were having these weirdo orgy parties to call upon demonic beings, okay, you would be put in jail. You would like serve life, okay? They wouldn't trust you. They would put a fucking gag in your mouth so that you wouldn't be able to incant shit, right? They wouldn't give you anything to write on. They knew the seriousness of this shit back in the day, back when we were all in tuned a little bit more. Back when we were all a little bit less conformed, right? A little bit less fucking propagandic out here, right? With this fake news and shit and oppressing everybody who has something to say, who has a truth to speak on, right? Back in the day where like social media wasn't a thing. Where popularity wasn't what made the world go round, right? Money wasn't what made the world go round. People were like a lot more in tune with self, right? Because they had a lot more time to be still, to want to engage in the practices of the people before them, the traditions, right? The more earthly things. And I don't know if you ever like hung out outside and like did anything outside, like painted or, you know, just sat in the grass. You instantly feel grounded. You instantly want to just quiet the mind, right? So like we were just a lot more in tune, and being in tune like that, we feel energy a hell of a lot more intensely. Okay? Like we're around so much shit now that we're like tolerant to poison. We're tolerant to energetic poison. Like this phone. And it wasn't like that before. We weren't tolerant to it. So like when we felt the energy of someone evil sending death upon people, we took that serious, okay? Because they were doing it and then all of a sudden someone would drop, right? That's why they would put these witches away, these warlocks away, because it's real. And it's so tragic. This woman knows that she's gotten away with energetic murder, okay? She likes it. But I mean, that's when one of his chosen cross her path. One of his chosen triggers this woman to make her want to do the most controlling thing you could ever choose to do in life, is to take someone else's from them for no reason, okay? Or maybe a few. Pure envy, right? Jealousy, hatred, because they feel like they don't amount to that person. But that has nothing to, it's like, this person needs help. Because I can only say, like, that doesn't make sense. How I can only put it so many ways where I circle back to that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't mean that you get to kill an innocent person because you think that they're better than you. This person genuinely empathizes for you for even having that type of thought process. Like, why can't you love who you are? Why haven't you gotten to know yourself to even... You know that you can make yourself the coolest person, and you'll think that you're the coolest fucking person because you made yourself that way? That's where I started, okay? Somebody cool would be fucking solid, okay? They would be supportive. And even like I just think about all the things that I would appreciate within another person. I wrote it down, okay? And then I was that. I am that. Those are things that it's like, it's second nature to me. I wouldn't be anything else. You gotta practice it, okay? Remember when I told you when I was 13 and I was a little shit, I would lie about everything? I couldn't not know how to lie. I changed that. Because when I was lying, even the truth had lost its meaning. Okay, because I felt like shit every time I told a lie, and I lied all day. Okay? And then I'd be proud of one truth. Okay, and pretty soon, those one or two truths within a day, they didn't mean anything to me because everything else was a lie. Okay, so I'm like, okay, this has to fucking stop. Because I'm becoming miserable. Because I know I'm lying. Like, who am I trying to fool? I'm not fooling myself. I feel like shit, right? And I stopped lying. Now I only lie if I have to. And now I only lie if someone's being super fucking intrusive or like trying to like be all macho on me. Then I'll lie to you, okay? And I'll feel good about it too. And that isn't bad. That's not bad. I don't think it's bad, but I haven't got karma for it yet. Actually, something good usually happens from that. Something good usually gets triggered from that. But only if they're like being very, you know, out of their lane, right? Anyway, I changed myself. It took me a while. It took me a long time to change that one, okay? I don't even know what I was doing. I think at first it was like I wanted my stories to be entertaining or something. I liked seeing other people react, okay? In a happy way, right? I would be funny. And I think that's kind of where it started. And then I started getting into trouble. And then I was lying for other reasons. And then it snowballed where it's like, I don't even know how it got that bad. And then once I fixed it, if I lied, I felt terrible. Like I told the truth, and now I was the truth, okay? I was the truth. Even if like the truth was bad, I was like, there's a way I can make this truth sound a little bit good, you know, without being avoidant, without not being accountable, and be like, I fucked up, right? Or like, you might need to sit down for this one because I fucked up, right? And then just saying the truth, man. You don't understand that, like, it's more of a fear in your head, okay? Because like the amount of people who showed me positivity and told me that they respected me for being honest outweighs the people that freaked out, okay? And the people that freaked out, they were shitty people. People respect honesty, they do. And when I got shown that, after years of trying to change this within myself, I'm like, well, there it is. That's how to be. That's what it is. Okay. And you get really good karma for that. Okay. For being able to be like, listen, this is the truth. Before you even lie. Okay. That's what it will come to. You'll just prepare that person for the truth that you need to tell them. Okay. And that's easier than coming back from a lie, right? It's just, it's scary. It is scary because you don't know their reaction, okay? But that is not your responsibility. That's not up to you. We can't control other people, remember? That's out of our control. To think that we can control it with a lie is manipulative. When has being manipulative ever turned out good for us? Never. Okay, so we're going to try to do it again to save that person's feelings or to save our feelings? To cover our ass? What are we doing here? Manipulation? Didn't we do that like last year? Or however long we've been doing it? Isn't that insanity since it's never worked out? Right? So it's like, it ain't anything that you try to justify. You can try to excuse it as much as you want. You're scared to tell the truth. And because the truth is something that you don't want to be accountable for. If you feel like your truth is something that you can't be accountable for, it's probably something you shouldn't be doing. I can be accountable for all my truths, and some of those truths were even illegal. Okay? And I still didn't feel any sort of way of being accountable for it. It sucked having to express that, but I did it, right? So if you can't express your truth, okay, and me it being easy expressing my truth, even if a little bit of it was illegal, that must be really fucking bad what you did. Okay? And this is how we progress, right? I started off trying not to lie. And now I just don't. I feel like I've gotten positive feedback from that. I'm respected for that. I'm a respectable person for that. And I feel confident in standing in that. Okay? There's nothing that I don't do or say that I couldn't tell you if I felt like you were deserving of this truth that I have done or that I have said, I would be able to say it. I would be. No matter how difficult it was. Because I don't do anything that I wouldn't be able to speak on. Okay? If I feel like I would never ever be able to be accountable for that, I don't fucking do it. Okay? It's not even a thought in my mind. So it's like we start holding ourselves accountable for maybe lying, telling white lies, and then that snowballing into a bunch of lies during the day to I am going to be the truth. I'm truthful and I'm respected for it. Okay? I'm respectable for it. And then from there, it's like if I can't be truthful about actions, I will not do it. Okay? So these thoughts, these like words, right? My thought is like, I am going to tell the truth. My words are like only speaking truth now. And I make sure of it. There were so many times where I'd lie and I'd be, oh, fuck, I'm sorry, I just lied to you. You know? And then people would laugh. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to lie, I'm fucking just lied to you. Right? And like, you realize that those little white lies, they don't really mean anything after a while, but like if it's an accident, whatever. And then, so we're thinking truth, we're speaking truth, and now it's showing within our actions. where we will be true to only what we can speak our truth on. Right? So it's like, that is alignment. Okay? You see how like my thoughts were more positive? Because I felt like I was losing meaning, okay? It started within me, okay? Deep within me, I was like, something's losing meaning, and I know it's because I'm lying all the time. Okay, I changed that thought. I practiced. It took a long time, but I did it. And I've had so much rewards in my life because of that. Okay? Because I think like that. I will never lie upon someone. I will never deceive, like, I will never deceive someone, like intentionally set someone as to deceive them. I would never do that. Okay, I'm a very honest person, and I honestly wouldn't be able to tell that person, so I'm not gonna fucking do it. But that progressed, and it started with something little that I started when I was little. Okay, so I've been this way for a long time. And I fucked up, and I've had to tell the people that I felt deserved knowing the truth that I fucked up, okay? I fucked up towards them, that I had to tell them. Because I put it upon myself to be that person. I don't know, man. Just, it starts with a thought, and you need to practice. But I mean, if you don't change something within you, fucking bye, man. You're going bye-bye, man. They're gonna, like, put you in a straitjacket or some shit. They just are. They are. Like, there's that fucking blackout that I was channeling earlier today, right? Like, tough. You can't think more positive. You can only say lies. Like, that's the only advice that I really have for someone that on that kind of time. Like, I don't relate. I can't even begin to understand, but I don't need to. But I do have a story of how I fixed something within myself and how that progressed into who I am as an individual. I hope that helps you, because that's all I got. The rest is up to you, and good luck. I hope everyone had a good evening. Whew. Hey guys. You're very young. You haven't seen the world. I haven't left Canada, honestly. Seen a lot of things, though. I feel a lot older than I am because, like, I feel like maybe I had to grow up young. I was a young mom. Hey guys. Hey. Accountability is a really good quality. Yeah, and it's difficult. I remember it being really scary. And even now, like, even now, if I have to be honest, because I'm like, oh, yeah, I did that. I did that, or I said that, and I did mean it, and I will tell you. It is still scary. It's still intimidating, but It gets easier when you start being less of what you don't want to be accountable for, right? I usually just keep to myself. I don't say much unless I'm like, someone needs to say it, right? And then I'd have no fucking problem saying it. So I don't say much. So it's not like I have to be accountable for too much. But I used to say a lot, okay? And I'd have to be like, oh, shit, here I go again, having to apologize again. But if anybody is out there actively working on themselves, you know, trying to be less of an instigator, you're amazing, okay? That effort and that practice that you put in it will pay off. And then you'll work on something else. And then you'll work on something else. And you'll just become you'll just become a better person, okay? You'll become a more relaxed person, a more dependable person. Love you guys. If anybody's feeling lonely out there, I love you, right? And our Creator does too. My dad left me a pink Bible. No, I got mine from a family member too. I don't know where she got it. Maybe it has it written on a leather soft. Ooh, so it is actual leather. Leather soft. I think she got it from that bookstore. I think she got it from that bookstore. No, I don't know what is it. Blue Indigo or Indigo. That's what they wished. Wish granted. Yeah, it is like it's pretty. It seems pretty obvious how like energy is gonna be boomerang back, right? Like if you intend something for someone and that someone doesn't intend anything for you, of course you're gonna get that exact same thing just with a different person. Okay? And it's gonna be the same energy of that time that you were on when you abused that other person that had nothing hostile towards you, right? You're gonna get that right back within another person, okay, who's exactly like you, because they vibrate on that same exact level. Okay, you attracted them. Okay, and you could attract someone on like a negative vibration that end not well, okay, and then get a glimpse of hope and be on a different vibration and meet this person. Okay, but it's like this person had so much love and grounded energy that this person had never experienced before. Okay, so they got even higher than this person. This person had just been down here. Okay, so this person remained stagnant as this person elevated off this person's loving energy. This person had nothing to bring this person other than chaos and whatever else, uncertainty. Okay, so they were just left here with that same amount of love that they began with as this person fed off their energy, okay, and then took it back to this person, for fuck's sakes. Okay? You force that person to let you go. And then felt a certain way about it after choosing somebody else. Like, I don't like make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, but this person will justify it. This person will make a lie to justify it. Oh shit. people get really insane. Like, they'll get really insane, and then they'll start calling upon whatever the fuck they call upon within this state of insanity, and then that's it. You entertained it. Now it gets to use you, right? It gets to use your vessel to entertain itself because you chose to entertain it and bring it towards somebody who doesn't entertain it, right? If I entertained it, then maybe I would have gotten possessed, or maybe I would have gotten haunted. I do not entertain that shit, okay? I pray to be protected against it, okay? It doesn't even come in my vicinity because that's how much I pray, okay? That's how much I'm sitting with my higher power, okay? You really think that if God was sitting with me right here, he'd allow that, okay? These demons, they can't even be around that type of vibration. And I'm always praying to God, always. Throughout my entire day I'm praying, okay? Those demons, they vibrate, they can't be around that vibration. They just can't. That's why it doesn't go near me. Okay, so like when I say like it doesn't even go near me, it's not like I'm bragging that, well, I am kind of bragging, but like I have that protection because it can't vibrate near the vibration that I'm always on when I'm praying. Okay, I visualize my higher power with me. So it's like not only am I expressing it with the words in my mind, but I see it. I feel it. It's real. So it's like that's why it doesn't come in my vicinity. It doesn't even go near me. It can't, because I will not entertain it. And the vibrations that I do entertain on an energetic level, a spiritual level, it can't be around. So it's like it will never get me. And you are always entertaining it. So it'll always get you. As they're doing spell work, right now. As they're shooting spell work right now. It gets insane. Some people, like, they go fucking bonkers, man. That ain't even them anymore, right? They lost themselves. Or maybe they didn't even ever learn themselves. Because they felt like who they were was unlovable due to neglect or whatever they've been through, right? But that's not true. Anybody can be lovable. Anybody. Okay, because it's the character itself that's lovable. And you can mold that to whatever you want. But right now, you're fucking ugly. Okay, you're fucking ugly for real. Like your actions, your thoughts, your fucking sick, twisted thoughts about people who are good. It's like, it's disgusting, it's gut-wrenching, it makes me want to puke. And other people, when they see that part of you, you can't unsee that. You can't unfeel that. It's like when you get caught up, you're going to fuck yourself, okay? It'll be you and your own actions that either put somebody else off or expose you and you put yourself off, or you get incarcerated, right? It's like it doesn't end good indulging in that type of psychotic behavior on some dumb shit, okay? It's like somebody was trying to base something. They're like, they had a point to prove. They had a point to prove because they couldn't kill you off some dumb shit, all based off of lies, right? It's like, how you got a point to prove based on a lie? Right? That's funny, okay? That's funny. How you got a fucking point to prove on a lie? He's like, they're like, just let me explain. Just let me explain. Okay? And then they'll start rambling really hateful shit that they would hate if someone did to them, all in a row. To overwhelm your brain. So you can't even process anything that they said, but you know that you fucking hate it. Okay? Because you know you fucking hate every single one of those things. Fuck that bitch. Right? Right? You're the idiot that believed the idiot. That's the only thing right about that. Got, got a fucking point to prove on a lie. Holy shit. Okay, I'm officially overtired. Have a good day, people. I love you. Good night.